okay, Bernie, just be yourself in this podcast. Okay?
Huh?
Just be yourself. Feel the vibes.
Feel myself.
Feel your vibes.
Hello and welcome to Conversations with Cornelius. I'm a comedian. This podcast is about my life, my wife, my likes and dislikes, hurling, football, movies, sex, drugs and rock and roll without the sex, drugs and rock and roll. There are going to be special guests and always regular contributors, but mostly it's going to be me and my main squeeze, the wife. So sit back, relax and enjoy Conversations with Cornelius. Hey guys, how's it going? This week on the podcast, I have an absolutely fantastic guest. This is going to be a two-parter because the episode is so genuinely brilliant and long. So this is episode 1. Enjoy. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Cornelius. I'm your host, Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan, and you're very, very, very welcome here to today's podcast. I'm in the Fearless Digital Network studios, and I have a fantastic, phenomenal, amazing guest for you this week. I'm after giving away his gender now, or I'm after giving away her gender now. Who knows? Oh, keep you on the edge. I'll fucking look, it's a he, all right? You know that now, okay? So just get on with it. Has been on this podcast in its old incarnation several times, but since we've come on board with the Fearless Digital Network, he's a super busy guy, and today's the first time he's able to get on it, and I'm absolutely delighted because he's a good friend of mine. But I'm not talking about him right now. All I'm talking about is I'm talking about myself. How am I getting on? Thank you for asking. I'm getting on only okay. Only okay. I'm working every fucking minute of the day at the moment. Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question because the producers here have said to me, if you ever ask a question, that they can put up a poll and then you can vote on it, right? So I'm thinking of doing a live podcast at the end of the summer, upstairs over the roundy, 60 seats only. If we did a live podcast some Friday night, would you be interested in going? If you would, hop onto the poll there and give it a vote, yes. And if you don't do that, then sure we'll know that you've no interest. I've got a few gigs coming up if you're interested in coming out and seeing me live. All the gigs are on my website, corneliuspatrickosullivan.com. And I've got a Patreon with my wife where we go in behind the shower curtain of our life. And you'll be able to listen to that as well if you want to get onto that. The link is in the bio. All right? You ready? Will we bring him on? We bring you on. Today's guest has been on the podcast during its previous incarnation, many's the time. A regular contributor on about 3 or 4 episodes. And I think in a couple of those episodes was a little trial podcast that we were doing ourselves called a Square Ball podcast that never took off, but might take off someday, you know. I've knocked around now with this scallywag for the best part of, I'm trying to think, it's nearly 20 years, I'd say, at this stage of the races. It could be close to 20. I'm sure he'll have the date now and the time and all that. But about 20 years knocking around with this fella, acting the bollocks, doing comedy gigs, doing shows. He danced at my wedding, I danced at his wedding. A Kerry man. But he's living in Cork, you know, so he has taste. But he does send, I've heard, a lot of his wages back to the Cahersiveen Credit Union. So, you know, like, what's that about, you know? Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he is a good friend of mine and a very, very, very talented man. So please, put your hands together for my friend and yours, Mr. Bernard Casey. And
Well,
wild.
How are we getting here? Hello, this is a fine setup you have here, boy.
Just crashed on my I've nothing
remember that in the previous carnation of the podcast, we used to be in the front seat of the Yaris.
Yes.
Over in Ovens or Aero GA pitch behind the goal.
I was only looking at a sketch we did there recently from it.
The different types of supporters on drugs.
Exactly.
Yes.
Alcohol and weed and coke and all that kind of stuff. I think I got
it's very deep, mature type style of
abstract,
of an angle that we
anti-comedy.
Yeah.
Funny because it wasn't funny.
It got 12 likes.
You don't get it at all. That's the way over your head.
I should have been a bit too smat for you.
Fucky hell enough of that. You will get it there now when you read a few books.
This is a great spot.
Yeah.
A fantastic spot.
Yeah, no, it is great. No, it's
I have
great.
one of these up my back garden, but I haven't filled it with equipment yet.
Haven't you?
I have the walls and I have a computer that I sit at and I have a nice little couch, but you know, like a little studio like this. No, this is
with the lights and stuff like that.
Yeah,
have you green screen?
Yeah. I have the cloth
Yeah.
I have the green screen that I could put up. But all that, it's so fucking time consuming. Like, there's called production companies for a reason. Like, you need so much. Do you know what? I see it there with Brian Connor and Dave Murphy when they're setting up stuff. Like, it's the nitty bitty grits, right? Like, it's just rise up that, twist that there. Oh, there's the bit is missing for that. Hold on, I'm going to the bag. Just twist that clamp there.
Yeah.
Bring that down a small bit there. Oh, yeah. Takes
We're allergic
and we're
to
just
that.
sitting there. Allergic. We're not able for it at all. Like,
No.
Absolutely not able for it.
Like, do you want a screwdriver? Like, I can give you a Phillips. I know what a Phillips is. Do you know what a Phillips is?
Captain Phillips. That was the Tom Hanks, that movie with the Somali pirates, wasn't
The
it?
very same one. I have him at home inside my toolbox, so I could bring him up, and I'm sure he'd be able to do it if he's fucking in charge of a boat.
Did you know that the Somalian fella pirate who played the pirate in that was actually not an actor at all?
Out of fuck off.
He wasn't. No. He was from some place in Somalia, and they walked down the street and they said, "Hi, boy, will you be a pirate?" And he said, "I will."
Did
and
he?
he fucking next thing he knew, but he was outside in the tanker with Tom Hanks, and he making fucking millions.
Jesus Christ almighty. Sure fucking hell above tonight. And did he do anything after?
I know, actually. No, I think he fucking lost it. He lost a lot. Fuck me, why did you know what happened? he went to Las Vegas and he fucking blew the lot.
Oh, fucking hell.
I love that about fellas from Long you know, like, Christ almighty, but he did first big job. Oh boy, God, he was above in Dublin, and for he was working something to do with the government anyway. And he was up there, I don't know, he was there 2 or 3 years anyway. And he'd come down at Christmas and he'd have fucking the finest of clothes and everything, the hair gelled back. Beautiful woman then from Kildare on his arm. Fucking, I don't know what happened anyway. He lost the fucking plot above them. Lost the lot. Woman, clothes, everything.
There's always drink related as well.
He's above the mother's house now.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. That's the thing with Irish people as well. We love an old fucking tragic story.
We
lad.
get high on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
tell me more about how bad he's doing.
Tell me now, was he bleeding a lot? Like?
Jeez, and in pain he was,
Yeah, he was. Yeah. From what? Where was he bleeding from then? Yeah. Did you see all of it? Yeah. Tell me more.
And is his sister still married? What was I going to say to you? How's the farm with you anyway, man?
Good now, in fairness.
Yeah.
Post-wedding,
Yeah.
you know, I suppose you know yourself, for any person, a lot of your energy and focus is going towards that one date.
Yeah.
Do you know, you're like, okay, we'll work as far as here now, and we'll take that time off, and Jesus, weddings and stuff, you're paying for this vendor and that and this and the whole shebang, so everything goes towards that, and you're looking at it. And then we had a nice little week around the hotels of Kerry for a few days, 4 nights, I think. Was it 4 nights we were away, different hotels?
I loved
Freaking lovely.
that. I love that idea for a bit of a mini moon.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of driving, and when you go into like the hotels you stayed in now, they were they all they're
Oh, they were all
like
the
honeymoon hotels,
hotels,
like 5-star hotels, like, and you're just living like
it was
were you walking around the place
class,
like Johnny Big Balls?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think because like we with the 2 kids, the 2 kids were with Rosie and Liam were with the grandparents, and so we it was the first time in God knows how long that you literally woke up now. Like, obviously we had Saturday was the wedding, Sunday was day 2. We went to Killarney then for Monday and Tuesday. We literally were just in the bed.
Yeah.
In the bed, we got food brought to us. I was flicking through YouTube on the TV. It was a massive TV at the end.
Yeah.
I was watching all matches from 15 years ago, like South Kerry League matches and stuff, just going, fuck, this is great. Laura was panned out beside me. Like,
But it would be taken out of you.
You would, yeah, you'd be completely zonked for a couple of days after.
And and it was a lot of like hardcore drinking as well over the 2 days.
You
know what I mean?
particularly the second day.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Jesus.
Yeah, you know, the second day you can unwind a bit and fucking relax and have a few more pints. And
I enjoyed both days now, I have to say. Thoroughly.
Oh, fucking, it was fantastic.
Yeah. The second day was great. We went out to Paddy O'Shea's.
Paddy O'Shea's, yeah.
And my fucking very embarrassing thing happened to me there. This fella came down chatting to me, and he was like, I just said I'd come over and say hello to you. I'm a big fan of the videos. And sure, like I was fucking 7 or 8 pints. They were beamish there, like, you know what I mean? And I was only topping up from the night before, like, and it was like I was well on anyway. So I was like, oh Jesus, thanks a million, boy, thanks a million. And he was a Kerry man, like, and I was like, fuck it, fair play. I said, are you from around locally at all? He goes, yeah, I'm local. I said, geez, you had a great year. So this year you in the GA. He goes, oh, we did. And I said, fuck it, you know, to win the dingle there. And he goes, well, my club would be on Gaeltacht, he said. I said, oh, fuck it, sure, you had a great year as well.
You did a great year as well. Oh, no, we did. And then I was like, and did you play it all yourself? I was wing back.
As Padog, I'd say, was it?
And then I said, who are you at all? Yeah, Pado, I own this place here. I was like, oh,
The
for
owner of the
fuck's
bar.
sake.
That's proper now. Yeah. That's proper being thrown into the headlights now.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, sure. I was like fucking like I wouldn't know if Jimmy Barry Murphy was in front of me at that stage. Like,
so you'd have some excuse if he was a hurler. Christ, I wouldn't know you with the helmet.
Yeah.
You know? But no, when he comes in, I get you. Yeah. Been there. It was nice there. Aidan Walsh, the former
right,
Cork player, was there as well.
Paul Ganey was there.
Paul Ganey came as well. I was sounded them to, because I said it to Padog. I said, Jesus, it'd be nice there because my father and all the other gang. I said, it'd be nice just to say hello to them or whatever.
Jesus,
he goes, not a bother at all, but he's fucking rounded up fucking 2 All-Ireland winners, but you know, came out, and of course Aidan Walsh living down in Gaeltacht.
I was talking to him as well.
It was good crack. No, I'd say everyone just goes about my father. They were like, Christ, that's the highlight of Johnny's weekend now. Let alone his son getting married. No, I got to meet Paul Ganey and Aidan Walsh. That was the highlight of the weekend, I'd say.
You took our only fucking good footballer then, like you took down Aidan Walsh, you fucking brought him down to Kerry, took him away from us.
Exactly. Straight away, one of the county intermediate in All Ireland.
Straight away, fucking like he's the last of the 2010 kind of
that clan. He was quite young then. He was only 19, myself. He was only 19 or 20 then. Yeah.
He won an All-Star a couple of years after. I think in 12. I think he won an All-Star in 12.
He got Young Player of the Year around 9, 10 as well. I'd say 10.
Yeah. Did he get? No, Michael Murphy got it in 10.
Did he?
Yeah, Michael Murphy got it in 10.
Bernard Brogan got Player of the Year because it was one of the few players that won an All-Star but didn't win the All-Ireland. Won Player of the Year but not the All-Ireland. Bernard Brogan was that. Was Michael Murphy? Maybe it was.
I think it was Michael Murphy. The only reason I think it was
maybe one of the others.
It was around that time anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. What did you have for your breakfast this morning?
This morning, I had about, I'd say, 2 coffees, to be honest with you. So this morning, was up for 8 o'clock. I had to go to physio. Do you know what I did? The day before my stag, I tore my fucking abductor muscle in my lower stomach. 2nd degree tear, all stemming from fucking, I don't know, tight hips or bad hips or something.
Yeah.
And
sitting down in the car, man.
That probably that as well. Yeah. And I tore it. Fucking hell. I remember I was doing an exercise in the gym and I jumped, and when I landed, I was like, I thought I was after being stabbed or something, like, or shot.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. The fucking trainer was like, what's wrong with you? Are you all right, man? I was like, oh my God. Hole in my stomach. I said, I don't know what's after happening. And went home that night and I was lying on the bed. It was absolutely in agony. I had the stag. The stag was good crack. We had a good racket with it. But Jesus, I was fucking holding
yourself like
for that whole weekend. And got the scan done, and it was a 2nd degree tear. And they were like, what the fuck were you doing? I was like, I just jumped. I just literally did a long jump, you know.
Jesus.
And they were like, oh, there was whatever happened there. Like 1 more degree, like a 2nd degree, if it went up 1 more, it would have completely ruptured. But it was, so I had to go physio this morning for that because it's still not fully right. You know, it's like it's almost right. Yeah. But I was
exercises and stuff?
I kicked the kid's ball over the fence into the neighbour's yard the last day. 36 tomorrow, so still doing it. And I said, oh fuck, I was kicking the ball into the neighbour's yard. Oh shit. And the fence, like I jumped up in the fence and I looked over to get it. I was like, oh, it's there. And I got down. I was after rupturing it again.
Fucking hell.
I was like, oh God.
It's no fun getting old, man.
No, Jesus, no. Yeah. But I did that this morning anyway. It was my first physio in, I'd say, I don't know, since before the wedding anyway. And what did I do then? I had a coffee at that. And I can't remember, but I don't think I had any breakfast. I think me and Laura, I brought Liam swimming.
Yeah.
And then brought him to school, to his creche. And then I met Laura around midday. I went for something to eat.
Brunch.
Yeah, we went for brunch. Breakfast lunch.
Brunch. Do you have milk in your coffee?
No. Black coffee always. No sugar.
No sugar.
No.
Yeah.
No, like intermittent fasting coffee. Yeah, although intermittent fasting is fantastic. I love it. But if you fall off the wagon, you're off the wagon. Like,
you're off the But I'm the same with all the diets.
Yeah.
If I fall off the wagon at all. Like, I could have... if I was on a diet now, I'm on the Manjaro, I was telling you.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
But when I was on a diet, right, on a Friday there, if I had an old bar of chocolate at 12 o'clock, I'd write off the whole weekend.
Oh, yeah,
do you know
it's
what I mean?
gone. It's absolutely gone.
Sure, there's no point now.
My Achilles heel are delis, so like breakfast rolls and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like I got in great shape last summer. I did about 9 or 10 weeks of PT and eating well, intermittent fasting, the whole lot. Went on holidays, came back. I was running every day on holidays and everything. I was like, I'm a new man.
I'll never go back.
I'll never go to that weight ever again. And I even went in to my lovely deli in Ballincollig, Kenny's in Ballincollig. I always go there, like. And I went in, and they were like, "Jesus, we haven't seen you in ages." I was leaner, thinner, fucking more tan, the whole lot.
Don't serve this guy.
I was like, I've been on a diet. They were like, all right. I said, I'm treating myself now today. Slowly but surely.
That's like the Kentucky and Mallow, like, it's the same thing. Like,
I'd say the woman inside that shop now was there with a voodoo doll on me, like, just get him back.
Putting breakfast rolls down your fucking throat.
Yeah.
But sure, and then, like, I remember then when I got married as well, like, sure, like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you fall off the wagon completely.
Like, for about 6 or 8 months afterwards, we were.
Yeah. Jesus, I don't think it's going to stop for us. Like, we're trying our best. We're like, geez, we better.
But you'd still be in that glow as well, though. Like, you know, like, people are still happy for you, and
everyone's congratulating.
Do you know what I mean?
And they're like,
will you go for a pint, or
And it was like, it was a really lovely wedding, especially with the kids. You know, having Rosie and Liam there on the day, and we have such lovely photos and videos and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, and that's what people are commenting on, like, oh, it was lovely to have the kids there. And you do. You get a nice old pep from that.
Yeah. And you're some dancer.
Oh, I love a dance.
You're a fucking some dancer, lad. You surprised me now at the wedding, because you had, for your first dance, that was choreographed, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
Laura was brilliant now as well.
Yeah.
Like you were both brilliant, but like you were like Fred Astaire. I
love dancing. Like,
what's your man fucking
dancing
from Kerry, the fella that does the Rose of Tralee? Like,
Dahi O'Shea?
You should be, RT, get rid of Dahi O'Shea. Get this fiend in. Younger looking. Looks like James Bond with the tux on. And like you know.
And I can remember a lot of Rose's names as well. Yeah. I don't know.
But you'd be brilliant as a Rose of Tralee. You'd be a natural successor to him, I think, actually. Genuinely.
You know, he does an unbelievable thing at that I can. I'm actually trying to work. I'm working it into my stand-up. It's opposite of it. But he goes on all the roses. I don't know how many in total. It's nearly 30. Like.
Yeah.
But he knows, he goes this thing, and right at the end he goes, okay, and now let's, and we have the woman from Kansas. She worked in a pet farm last year. The woman from Lee, she fell over a bucket of paint and ended up selling a masterpiece. This woman in Mallowan, County Cork, she drives the train to Cork. This is woman, she's the Rose from Carlow. She drives a Mazda. You know, knows every single one of them a point of it. I'm like, that is sensational skill.
Yeah. That's good. You could do that though. That's just memory, like, you know.
Yeah, it is.
You'd be good at that. I've seen you host.
We'd have to.
We'll put in a petition for you. When he retires, let him have his. Let him.
We won't be pushing.
We won't push you out. You know, we will stay there for a while now.
And you know, I don't live too far from RT Cork too, where that show is, the Today Show is filmed.
You could get him in there to record the Today Show as well. And Maura's hanging off him the whole time, isn't she?
She whole time, but yeah.
Jesus Christ Almighty.
Yeah.
And what kind of a show would you do then if it were inside in RT Radio 1? Like, what would it be?
Radio 1.
Is it Radio 2?
No, but that he does the.
Oh, it's television, yeah.
Television, yeah. That's a lovely number, isn't it? Nice little show.
Would you like that?
I don't know.
I don't.
In time, maybe.
Yeah.
In time. We don't know. We're stand-ups, so we're very different to the regular influencer and video maker.
Like when I was talking,
I want to do brand work, I want to do promotion. Yeah. Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about water. You know, and we're like, we're completely anti that.
Yeah.
No, we do it
for money.
Yeah. And if it fits right, and for money,
and if it's in our brand, but
like we're comedians.
Yeah,
that's what we are first.
Like talking, exactly. Like talking about doing doggy style at the start of the like doggy's not going to be you do a bit of a doggy style there of a Tuesday, 90 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? That's not going to be the case. Like, you know,
no. Where like if we got a job like that, like. They'd very easily just go, did you ever see this video of his stand-up in the Roundtable back in 2017 where he's talking about a trip to Amsterdam with alone, you know? Like that, we could never run for president.
Would you? Yeah, I'd still like to though. I like for the Mari. That's something now that I'd like to do is
run
like
for president.
Just to run for it, like knowing that I'm not. And just I'd love to get on one of those television debates, like, you know, had a fucking hell of tonight. I'd say no taxes.
Yeah.
I'd be like, just give everything, give it. Yeah, if that's what they want, give it to them. Sure, why not?
Mr. O'Sullivan, I'd like to ask you in relation to corporation tax and receipts.
Yeah.
How do you feel that would work if it was reduced? What knock-on effect would that have for the economy? I'd love to just go, to be honest with you, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Not in the ocean.
We'll have a few pints in it. Yeah.
I'll ask the others around.
We'll get back to you. Do you need an answer now? Because you're kind of fucking catching me on that now.
I'll throw it into ChatGPT. Hang on a minute.
What did you say again? Hold on a second. I'm getting a text from herself there. Bread. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh God! Oh. Do you know? I wanted to do a video on it, but I've always wanted to do it. But it would have been perfect for the fuel protests, you know. How Micheál Martin should have responded, like, you know, like they couldn't have done anything worse. Like they literally got whatever fuel was left of the country and fucked it over the protesters and struck a match. Literally, that's what they did. Like they couldn't have made it worse. Like, do you know? It's like you ever at a house party after a night out, do you know?
Once or twice.
Yeah. And someone will come downstairs, whatever, and they say, "Guys, you need to leave." The whole fucking, I need to leave.
And you,
hey, what room are they in? This one. Like,
and then invariably that person ends up drinking with you. Then the person comes down. Yeah.
I was a little out of line. I'm just cranky, you know.
Go on.
I've got work in the morning.
Take a smoke of it. What is this? Doesn't matter, mate. I smoke it.
Do you know, by right, like how an Irish person diffuses it, and I think we had our football trainers were very good at this. You know, you say, I remember one time we were going to a match and we were all fucking around on the bus, we were throwing sweets, and there was bloody Coke and Dr. Pepper and fucking things spilt everywhere and litter and whatever. And they said, "Look, lads, we want to talk to you there about the kind of carry on the bus the last day, lads. Look, the bus driver company, they're not happy, right? Lads, come on. In fairness, like, you know yourselves. Come on. All right? You had the crack, I know. But come on. All right, I know. I was young myself. But come on. All right? And that worked. We were like...
No, in fairness, no, he's right.
That's all Micheál Martin had to do, go on the 6-1 and just go, I just would like to address the nation in relation to the fuel protests. Lads. Come on. Fuck it, lads, come on. I know. But look, come on. All right? Some lads will go, fucking fairness, like...
no, he's right, like, do you know what I mean?
He's right, fairness, like...
we're about to lose our livelihoods, but come on, lads, come on.
We'll chat, we'll chat. Look, come in, we'll have a chat anyway. I'll throw on the kettle. We'll have a chat.
Oh, it was a fucking abysmal the way it was dealt with. It was
like, are they trying to make it worse? Like this.
And for Adker then, did you see what he said there last week? He had to apologise. I think he apologised.
I don't think he apologised. He didn't back down at all.
He did. He backed down today on the news.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean it.
Didn't mean to. Yeah.
Yeah, farmers are
We
really
actually
cool.
bring in all the tax receipts here from Urban Ireland. You guys are just subsidising dole junkies.
During the pandemic with a lad that used some golden ones during the pandemic with Harris and Varadkar.
Sometimes you forget material that you used to do.
Simon
totally forgot about that.
Simon Harris. You did great, Simon Harris.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody.
He's like a child, like.
Yes. The leaders.
He did that on national TV.
You don't think I have energy? Just wait till you see.
You see that.
Yeah. Do you remember when he said that? You were like,
there was someone
he couldn't finish his
him on the
fucking
street.
cornflakes, like.
There was someone shouting at him on the street one day about, I don't know, about I think Ukrainians or something. And he was eating a 99 and he was like, Ukrainian people are brought wonderful statistics. How dare you? He's there eating the fucking cone.
Oh yeah, but they're all fucking like. I mean, if you even look at globally, like they're all fucking characters. All the people that are in power at the moment, like Trump is a fucking.
Oh, he's a lord himself.
Like he's just every day. Like he was out today. Now he goes, yeah, shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill.
And yesterday was like
peace.
Thanks be to God, the beautiful people of Iran have decided to shake our hands in peace. Today, if they don't get the fucking mines out, we're going to kill them. Shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill.
You know,
Shoot
I can't.
motherfuckers. I don't care. I have a thing there.
Putin is over
think,
here is like, yes, this is very good for
you
me.
see, like,
I can continue to kill all the Ukrainians.
Exactly. We asked the questions. Making, I believe that.
Children are the future.
These lads, yes, yeah. Malo, I go still kick you. That means something. You know, Shanokle. But I think, right.
Is that a hand?
Yeah. That's
a 5 knuckle shuffle. Sorry.
That's Irish Amsterdam. But I do think that the likes of, Trump and Putin and all, well, that Putin kind of puts himself in. But when you're voting for these lads now, I think whatever it is about our age group and our generation around the world, that like when we're voting and we're like, hold on, no, we have the choice here. Pamela Harris, Christ, she's steady for the future. I have a daughter, my mother, my wife, vote for children's, women's rights in the future and vote for, progressiveness and democracy. That'd be great. And the other fella, Trump, oh, Jesus, I don't know.
Grab them by the pussy.
Wouldn't it be gas? Oh, fucking. Well, I'm in for the crack. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
People are going, fuck it. Well, let him in and see what he gets.
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. No, it's beautiful to be watching it. Like, but if it was, but if you're on the other end of it, it's not great. But
it is. But I have the theory as well that it starts. When you're in secondary school and you were doing the student elections, for student council. They would always, like the teacher would say, okay, we're going to pick one, and since we live in a democracy, the class, you're going to pick the other candidate. Okay, I'm going to nominate Deirdre, okay? Deirdre's
straight A's.
Straight A's, mother's a solicitor, father's an accountant. She's a great student, great person all around. Deirdre will be fantastic at this. Now, who are you going to nominate? Party!
I like pies! I'd fucking do it!
Fucking go on. And who does everyone vote on the day of the student election? It isn't poor Deirdre, it's Party.
And fuck all gets done.
Parties inside the student election, then how? I thought, do we have to stay inside for lunch or what's the story?
Trending topics with Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan.
Brought you in association with Cornelius.
Absolutely nobody. If you'd like to sponsor this podcast, get in touch. We should be saying that actually a lot more, because our numbers are going really high in the last couple of months.
There about doggy style on a Tuesday to attract a lot of sponsors.
If you've got a burgeon, if you've started a porn company and if you're thinking of getting up off the ground but you just don't know how to get the word out there, get in contact.
Man, Andrew Tate is after ringing there.
Oh, fuck him. Bollocks.
Sponsored by
Is he not locked up in Romania, that bollocks?
He's out there somewhere.
Hashtag the Ryder Cup.
Ryder Cup. Yes.
Yeah, that's trending there now. It's next year, I think, though, is it?
Houses going for... people renting out their houses for as much as 80,000.
We're thinking of renting out our house.
You probably could, but yeah.
It's an hour to there, yeah. And it's like...
It's a fine house, lovely house.
Yeah.
Lovely space. Garden.
Yeah, but
trampoline.
We'd take the trampoline with us. And the Yaris will come with us as well.
Yeah.
Just take the valuables away, like.
Yeah, it's a €500 ticket
for a day.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Like, people say, oh, it's a joke. I'm like, it's golf. That's the way it is. Like,
I saw loads of people giving out about prices of tickets there recently, right?
In general, or
about the GA, right? And they were saying, by the time this comes out now, this match will be over, right? But the Cork Limerick match this weekend, tickets are very hard to get, right?
Yeah.
But if you would stand ticket, it's £35, but that's for man, woman, and child. And I saw fellas giving out, Christ almighty, the €35 for a ticket. That's just too much altogether. It's nothing for what prices of tickets are.
Everything is too much now. Everything is. It's just everything has jumped. It's since 2020. I suppose since post-COVID, really, tickets just went absolutely insane. It all started with Taylor Swift and all these ones. They put their tickets up into the hundreds.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're running an event, you're going to go, well, if they're up in the fucking hundreds, then I'm going to do.
But if Taylor fucking Swift is £250 for our tickets.
How much to turn on the lights? €4,000? Fuck's sake, we'll have to jump up the price.
What's a rider? Christ almighty.
Christ, lads. No, it is. Ryder Cup will be very interesting. It'll be very, very interesting for what it does to West Limerick.
Yeah. It's a lovely part of the country.
North Cork.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Lovely part of the country.
Lovely part. I was only there yesterday in Newcastle West, in the school there. And I do drama workshops and stuff like that. And it's just savage characters. You know what I love, right? A student, I do this thing called fake ads in this thing where they come up with a fake ad or whatever. But the student, like, he knew who I was when he came in, and his father's a fan of my stuff. So he wore the father's recovery vehicle logo on his top, and he did a funny ad, whatever, about it. But at the end, he goes, would you put this on? And I get a photo from my father, and we put it up on the page. I said, brilliant. No, but I was like, fair fucking play to you, boy. 16 years old to have that.
Yeah.
thought. Like, he brought in the jacket, I put it on, we was there, two of us there for a picture.
Fantastic.
But like, that's the kind of crack, you know, up
Yeah.
around that area. Like, you know,
And
good racket.
tis a lovely, like, picturesque part of the world.
It is. It's fairly flat.
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
very green.
Yeah.
Like loads of little kind of like stone circles and dilapidated castles and stuff like that. Like I'm to a match there.
Kind of an underrated,
Very
part
underrated.
of the country, because
Yeah.
you've three massive, three fairly big towns: Adair, Newcastle, Newcastle West, and Abbeyfield. And you've Foynes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Up there, and
It's kind of like and that's Limerick County. That's LK now. Or is it LK or L for the county? LK for the county, I think, and L for the city.
Is it?
That's the way it used to be, wasn't it?
For the number plates.
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't
Yeah.
know that at all. Actually.
LK for the county and
Is it? Yeah.
Because you'd see L's and LKs.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
There we go now.
I don't have one.
Fucking hell, I'm up to me.
There used to be TS and TN as well. I remember for
Tipperary South,
I
Tipperary
think it's
North.
just T now.
Yeah.
Just T
They
now.
amalgamated.
They
Sure, all
did.
the fucking
I don't
clubs
know.
are amalgamating now. They can. They couldn't field.
They couldn't feel.
couldn't feel
They
in
couldn't feel
Tipperary.
a license plate.
Yeah.
I couldn't feel it, but
Would you go now to that, like...
Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
I'd only watch golf. I watched the Masters in Augusta. I watched that, and I watched the Ryder Cup when that was on.
Yeah.
And I keep an eye on the other majors. But if McIlroy or Lowry aren't up there, and it's it's Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau or whatever, you keep an eye. That's all. For me, that's as far as I would go. Would I
Yeah.
go to the Ryder Cup? I'd probably, if I got the chance to go,
I'd go as well.
I would, yeah. I would.
Yeah, just to go for the experience. But I wouldn't pay €500 for a ticket for it now. Like, Jesus Christ almighty.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to justify that now to the missus.
You
I'm
could
making
buy
a video,
it.
babe.
No, you could buy it now, and then getting close to the time, there's a desperate golf fan buying. He looking for a ticket.
You could have, if I bought 2 tickets and then did the house as well. 2 tickets and a house, 2 million.
Yeah.
Or Neil Stafford.
What a great deal. I'll take that.
Yeah,
no
all right.
problem. How far are you? Are you from a walking distance?
I'll drive you myself for that price in a limousine. I need 25% up
But the
front.
thing is, they're saying that's what the prices are for the houses. But a fella on the radio said, but I haven't heard anyone actually get that yet.
And there's a few scam websites out there as well going, oh, come here, we've got loads of American customers. All you have to do is you upload your photograph here, put in your details, and then you have to register and pay a registration fee, 125 quid or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's no Americans looking at it at all. Like, and it's just, they've got your 125 quid.
Yeah.
And so there's a few scammy.
Oh, definitely. They'll
Yeah.
definitely try and people will try anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you could I heard like people are going to be asking 10 grand. Like.
Oh, they'll get it, I'd say. They will get it. Sure, golf is crazy.
Yeah.
The money, like down in Waterville, there's 2 golf courses.
Yeah. One for millionaires and one for billionaires.
Yeah, literally.
That's it. Like,
Yeah.
There's more fucking helicopters landing in Waterville now than there is in fucking the hospital in Cork. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
It's insane. Hashtag beats.
Beats. The head beats.
Yeah.
The headphones.
I don't know where they're trending now, but I have headphones, but I don't have beats.
Was it Jay-Z?
He invented them. He bought into them or something, did he?
Something like that.
Do you wear headphones?
I do remember. No, I wear earphones. I wear
Into the ear?
Into the ear, yeah.
I can't
don't
wear
wear
them.
heads, no. I don't know. I just always prefer them. I never really kind
Can you run with them and stuff like?
Yeah, absolutely.
And they don't fall out?
No, don't fall out at all.
Does it mould into your ear or is it just fits?
No, it just fits in and stays there.
But how the fuck do they know how big your ear hole is?
The standard dimensions of ears. If you go into the Department of Ear Circumferences.
Ears,
show
nose
you
and
there.
throat.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's right, yeah.
Do you remember that ears,
with the kids?
ears, nose and throat hospital? Fuck it, it's his ankle. Fuck it, I'm in the wrong place.
That's just across there, but you'll have to pay for the parking anyway.
It's ankles, knees and toes.
Yeah, the parking is actually double over there, but you'll have to pay for it here as well. Thanks.
Yeah, the fucking parking is insane in the hospitals, man.
That's where they make their money.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Yeah, it's fucking mad.
It's but Beats. I remember the first time I ever listened to music on a set of Beats. I was inside working in the post office shop in Portmagee, and I was behind the till, and I was serving away. And you know who gave me the headphones to try?
Mary
A
McAleese.
guy called the Emerald Elvis. A guy called Mark Lean from Tralee. Right, he was an Elvis impersonator, one of the best in the country.
I think I know him. Yeah,
And,
well, know of him.
Yeah, and one of the best in the country, Elvis impersonators. And he came in and he had a pair of beats around his neck, and he was just after coming from the Skellig. And like it's gas, he's an Elvis impersonator, but he's a proper kind of North Kerry accent. Jesus Christ, it was beautiful out there. Gorgeous. I was like, by any chance? I said, you're not the Emerald Elvis. I am, that's myself. Yeah, Mark, things. And I said, what are they? I said, these are beats. Beats, they're fucking deadly Oscar. And I said, really? He goes, do you want to try them? I said, I'd fucking love to try them. And he goes, hang on now, and this is around 2009, I'd say, or 10. So were they maybe out around
I don't even know why they're trending, actually, to be honest.
They're out around then anyway. And he goes, throw them on there now. And I'm there behind the till, an Elvis impersonator behind in the other side of the counter, and a fucking queue halfway down the shop. And I'm there, Jesus, these are class Oscar.
Was he listening to Elvis on it?
No. That would have been great, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Can't let go.
He goes, hang on now. And he turned up the volume, and I was like, this is fucking class.
Yeah. I didn't get Beats now, but I got like headphones, like the ones, like I suppose they're like knockoff Beats or whatever for my birthday. Well, they probably aren't actually. But I've only started to use them, like I never used to listen to music when I'd be walking or working out or anything. No. Not that I'd work out much now, but I'd go for a walk most days. Fucking hell. It is a totally different experience altogether.
Yeah. Do you know
what have I been doing with my life?
Oh, it's unreal.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know after Christmas, Christmas can be tricky enough there, especially if you're sipping away and out and eating shit and everything. And I remember
kids hanging off you.
Exactly, yeah. And I remember I had a couple of gigs around Christmas as well, so it was busy all the time. And definitely early January, I was kind of spent. Like, I needed to rejuvenate, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? And I always listening. Like, say if I'm doing a meditation or whatever, I'd listen to just noise, like 639 hertz.
Hertz, brown noise.
Yeah.
I listen to that when I'm writing.
I'm big into it now. But you know what I started doing? I remember I drove down to Castletonbear for a drama workshop, and I had to go from Castletonbear then to Kilgarvan afterwards for another one in the evening. And the whole way down to Castleton, I just had that on in the car. And I was like, and just driving down there is class.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh my God. Driving right down over, you go down Crookstown. Like, that's why we go down from Ballycolly. You go down Crookstown, through Bill and the Blah, down Shannalara.
Just countryside.
Way down. You're like, no wonder the British struggled here.
Yeah.
Couldn't fucking do it because
they were looking around at how gorgeous the place was.
Pretty much, yeah. They couldn't fucking navigate. There was no coverage.
Yeah, no coverage.
Yeah, but down Shannalara, Coosan, Kill, Ballylickey, Adrigole, down into Castletonbear. I love that drive. It's about an hour.
That's a fucking 45. Gorgeous drive.
It is. It is so untouched.
Yeah. We nearly bought a house.
Myself and Laurie's, that's it.
Laurie's. We nearly bought a house in Calekill. Like.
Did you?
Very, very nearly bought a house in Calekill.
I remember you were telling me that.
And
actually,
it was the only thing that stopped us, actually, because it was Noel was working at the time. It was close enough to Noel's house, but I was like, I remember. We had a bid and accepted and everything, like, and it's gorgeous gaff now. And it was like, I said, we'll go down now for the Writers' Festival down in Skibbereen to see, because that'd be the main town, like.
Yeah, a bit over, no, from there. From Kilkill, Bantry.
Bantry. Bantry. The Writers' Week in Bantry. Not Skibbereen. And which would be maybe 15 minutes away from Kilkill.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, if even, yeah.
And we went in there anyway, and we had a fantastic weekend, and it was great and stuff like that, but it was raining.
Yeah.
Right? And like Noel was going up with the rain, and I was going, yeah. And then we were coming home, and I said, look, we'll do a time here now, because I'd be gigging in Cork. I said, and we were coming back on a Thursday, and I said, this will give us a good indication now of my commute. And we got caught behind something, and it took me 2:40 to get back just to Cork.
To Cork? From Kilkill?
But no, we got caught behind something, and it was like, I'd say it was God was telling me, don't move down here now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It'd be a good...
Normally it's an hour and 10
to the city about that, yeah.
But it was like 2:40, I think. It was 2:42 or something. I remember I might stop
behind a cargo ship.
We were stuck behind a lorry for most of it, and then there was 2 sets of roadworks.
Yeah.
And then I I veered off. You can veer at a certain area. You can, like, I don't know if people are interested in this now, but you can veer. You go two ways. I veered off the Macroom way.
Oh yeah, you went up that way.
yeah.
Capeen. Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's before Capeen. I think you veer up. You can go up towards there.
Yeah.
Tirelton, and then down.
And then there was a fucking diversion in one of the roads there that sent me back.
Jesus Christ.
So I was like,
that's happened to me a few times on the way back at night.
Yeah.
There would be a road closed. And you know, in Ireland, whatever we do, it says local access only, diversion ahead. And I'm like,
fuck that.
fuck that. Straight through. And I remember driving all the way. I followed the maps, kept telling me, don't go this way. I was like, I don't know, sure, I bet you know. It's only,
just drive around, whatever's
it's only
there.
a small thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Got to the end of it, I was like, right, I've lost 20 minutes of my life there now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn all the way back again.
Foreign people always are blown away because that's in the Irish person's DNA.
It is,
like,
yeah,
it doesn't matter if you're law-abiding Irish citizen.
That's only for tourists.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we get through that.
We're local, aren't we? It's
Yeah.
like, you're not from Cailkill. Well,
I'm Irish.
We'll give it a go. Do you know they have a St. Patrick's Day parade in Cailkill? One of the smallest in the country. And it goes from just one end of the village to the other.
It's a tiny village.
Yeah, just a small village in it.
That's it.
One of them kind of those unique Irish St. Patrick's Day parades below Cailkill,
I was at the St. Patrick's Day parade this year. Now my kids are in it.
in
Mallow. They were there for soccer. They played with Mallow Town. And Jesus, lads, they're painful.
Oh
my
it's
God.
just what Kevin McGahern says. It's just one half of the town looking at the other half of the town. Walk down the street.
And judging them. Look at that fucking bollocks there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But years ago, the floats used to be a bit of crack.
They were brilliant.
Yeah.
They were brilliant. No, they're not. Also, insurance, or some fucking thing. No, up in Mayo and places, they seem to be having great crack with it. Like, and in Carlow and stuff.
People are.
But the floats were brilliant. In Carsavine, in the hospital in Carsavine, the community hospital. Jesus, they had the best floats. I remember one year, it was like, there'd be politicians. It was birthday of Hearn, and he had a load of money hanging out in his back pocket. And there was a nurses' strike that year as well, and they were all on strike, and they were trying to take the money from his pocket.
What's your man, the fucking politician from fucking Limerick with the tash? What's his name?
Willie O'D.
Willie O'D. I remember seeing Willie O'D with a gun in the back pocket, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Last time.
And they're like, did he have a fucking one like that when he was looking down the...
He was the Minister for Defence. And he got it. They were like, Willie, and he just got it.
Bang.
I guess power right in the kisser by.
Hashtag vitamins.
Vitamins. Jeez, I could do with a few vitamins now myself after the
And minerals.
6 to 8 weeks of debauchery, just eating shit and. You know, we're not drinking really. It's just eating shit and going to bed late. A lot of work on at the moment as well.
Carbs.
Like,
Carbs.
Yeah, I did. We've boxed I did the O'Donnell's ad there last summer, and they gave me so much crisps.
Are you serious?
The office out the back. The reason it's not in operation fully as a
full
studio,
of O'Donnell's
full
crisps.
of fucking O'Donnell's crisps. And it's you'll be there, right? And you're like, no, I must get this done now. I might go in and want to get a banana. No, there's 8 boxes of mature cheddar and onion there. You'd have 2 packs, like they're fucking, they're savage, but like that's a danger. Carbs are killer.
What's your fucking what's your takeaway now? Like, what's your takeaway?
Takeaway, we have I think Indian would be a big one with us. We have korma, chicken korma. That'd be another one. There's a place called King Cow in Ballincollig.
What's that? Thai food?
Kind of Thai Asian food, yeah, and everything called a beef rendang.
A beef rendang.
Beef rendang. So we usually get spring rolls and beef rendang with rice or skinny noodles. That is a savage. It's, again, you can't stop eating it. Because, if I'm on the wagon and I'm fit and I'm going well and it's Sunday evening and we've been great all week, whatever Laura would say, we get a rendang. I'm like, I'm not having a rendang. If I have a rendang, I'm gone for the week. I'm gone and forget about it. I might as well forget about the whole week and have the rendang then. And fuck, I'll be starting again fresh tomorrow.
In for the breakfast roll then.
We knew you would be
back again, Bernard.
You're back again, by whole thing.
You're looking well.
For now. Yeah.
But
that too. Onion bhaji as well, with chicken korma.
Yeah.
Start like an onion bhaji or.
we had an Indian now the other day. I had an Indian with you and
that was great.
And Tommy.
Yeah.
That
was nice. It was a nice Indian.
Nice enough, yeah.
Turles,
I brought most of mine home to Noelle and she mangled it when I got home. But yeah, I do like Indian. We have a lovely Indian in Mallow.
I like Indian, yeah. I heard you have a fantastic Indian.
The Mungals, beautiful place. And don't go in there if you're absolutely ravenous. because
you'll be waiting.
you'll order and they like cook it.
They
Fucking
kill
from
the
fresh,
animal,
bring in a
skin
pluck the
it.
chicken,
Yeah.
the whole lot.
So, yeah.
So vitamin C is my favourite vitamin anyway.
Oh, great vitamin. Yeah, vitamin D.
We need more
We
of
need
that.
more of that. Apparently there's a doctor down South Kerry now, a new doctor he's from South Africa or somewhere, and he give him all vitamin D.
Yeah.
Injections and everything.
I had a girl on the podcast here a few weeks ago, and she was talking about getting vitamin D by sunning your arsehole to the sun, putting your arsehole up to the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see your man on
And
TikTok?
where does she does it?
She don't do it at all. No, she's a fella doing it on
Oh,
TikTok.
right.
Yeah.
What time?
I don't know, but I'll let you know because I'll be heading off. We can carpool. That concludes trending topics with Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan.
Vitamins.
Now, listen to me now, Bernard, right? We're into the serious part of the podcast, the deep questions. I won't be holding back, all right? Our friendship will have to just be parked for the next 40 minutes because I'm going to be asking the hard-hitting questions.
All right. Hallelujah.
Bernard Casey, what do you like deep down inside in your guts? What are you like? Like if you were to describe yourself to someone who you didn't know and you didn't want to impress, you just wanted to tell them what you're like, guts and glory. Who are you? What are you about? What do you like?
We'll be back after these. I was
O'Donnell's.
Hey, they're talking about influencers and brands, and there I am fucking flogging shit. Yeah. What am I like? I suppose I'm pretty calm, I think.
Yeah.
I would say I'm easy enough to. I'm like, give me a match and a cup of tea, and I'm fucking grand. Like,
Yeah.
do you know?
Yeah.
Sit down on the TV. If I, like for my birthday every year, the kids know that I love just maybe sitting down and watching something with a cup of tea. So that I'd sit down and they say, lie down, and they wrap me up with the blankets, and they'd sit down there and they'd say, we put on The Simpsons. And I'm like, oh, great. I'll put on The Simpsons, and then they say, do you want tea? And Laura would come in with tea and something else, and I'd get an hour
That's it.
by myself. Oh, obviously with the party and the cake and all the presents and cards and stuff like that, but just that little bit of minding, they just know that's what I like. You know, they're like, yeah, very sure everyone loves that.
Yeah.
But that's what they do, and they think it's great. Like, oh, let's wrap Daddy up in the blankets and let's give him his tea and let's close the curtains and put on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And they'd leave me there.
Yeah.
They'd leave me there. It's like, we'll leave Daddy there for an hour now, middle of the day. You know, close the door. And I'm like, that's just fucking heaven. This is fantastic. So what more do you want, like, you know?
Sure, I mean, that's just
I
the
would
simple
say
pleasures are
simple
often the
pleasures,
best pleasures, like, you know?
I would be obviously like yourself, no more than anything else, creative. Like, I would say quite creative.
How's your mind work now during the week? Like, do you know, because like you'd be very similar to myself now, young family, like self-employed, trying to navigate the world that we are in.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You need a lot of spinning plates.
You do. It's a lot of that.
You know, how like what's your mind like during the week? Is it in turmoil? Is it very okay? Yeah, I have this.
It's busy.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
a busy mind. Yeah. We'll say September, I think personally, I feel anyway, is September to Christmas is the busiest period of the year for me, and I think for stand-ups and things like that. That's where the people are finished their summer arsing around and whatever, and they're going, well, oh geez, we'll go to a show, October, November, lead up to
clocks go
Christmas.
back and it gets a bit
Clocks go back.
darker.
It kind of becomes indoor. People go to indoor things, like, you know, if I can go to shows and stuff, and I find that's where I'm obviously most productive. But my mind is always kind of thinking of that period. I'm like, right. Because now I'm like, okay, after the wedding, and there's a few shows coming up, but the schools are finishing now shortly. So what I'm going to do in June, what I'm going to do in July, fuck it, look, we'll just have to take the hit there in August or whatever, take a few weeks off or whatever.
Because you need a holiday anyway as well.
Yeah, exactly. But I know, like, once September comes back, September to the 25th of December is
Flat out.
flat to the mat, 6 days most of the time between schools and shows. You're going to have a corporate, you're going to have a video, you have videos to do, you have to do editing, and a load of things. I'd say there's about 4 or 5 plates spinning.
Yeah.
And you're trying to keep that going there.
That's what it is, isn't it? It's a juggling act, like,
I
yeah.
know there's a lot of, you know, wellness experts and stuff saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. It's like, well, no.
Well, maybe you shouldn't do your fucking wellness videos, you bollocks.
I'll go away and fucking relax for myself.
Never fucking take a day off, you cunt. You know what I mean? Come to a match, have a cup of tea with Bernard, and have a fucking packet of O'Donnell
Fine
potatoes.
for yourself. What's wrong with you? Literally, yeah. Like they say, oh, this, you know, sometimes you're doing too much. You need to relax. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, yeah, you can do that at Christmas. And
Yeah.
you can do that at.
They're living in tents, man. Do you know what I mean? Like they're living in tents in the sea, and like, do you know what I mean? You've
Yeah.
got to keep the lights on, and, and put food and clothes on your kids' backs.
You're kind of always thinking ahead. Obviously, you're thinking in the now, but you're thinking ahead. What can we do in June? What can we do in July? You know, is there another angle, or is this getting stale, or is have to try a new character or a new style of video, or that's it. I think the videos they take up the most time really, because like we'll say I'm writing a short storybook with the characters, Gossip, Nephew, Kevin, Jared. Just, you know, each story is probably 6,000 or 7,000, 1,000 words. And that's the fucking world we live in.
Yeah, my audience will get that though.
Yeah. I said it in the Gaelic Colashta there one day. I was like,
Shea shocked.
Shea shocked. And I'm like, oh, fucking it transcends language. But can't you remember?
I don't even know what's
short story. So I was like, oh great, I'll write a short story. No, on your man. Same thing as like writing a script for a video. But you could be there staring at the screen for 90 minutes. And you're going, oh God, I have no idea I know what to do today. Like, oh, I might as well just call off. Next thing you're like, oh yeah, I'm just,
Yeah.
And before you know it, you've 3,500 words written, or else if it's a sketch, you're like, geez, I have no idea what to do now. And then you're just washing plates, or filling the dishwasher, or sweeping the floor, and then you're like, sweeping the floor there, you know. Fucking. That's the way the mind works. You're constantly on, I think.
When you get an idea like that, then do you act on it straight away, or do
if it's like if my eyes widen and I'm like, yes, I'll do it straight away.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll write it into my calendar or my notes in my phone, and I'll never look at it again. I was showing David Murphy a list of videos that I had that I was like hoping that he might be able to help with as well, you know. And I was like, I said, Dave, you're going to laugh at this. I said, this is called. The title of this in my notes was "Make These Now," like big block capitals, exclamation marks, you know. Make these now, and it was a list of about 23 videos ideas, and that was only one of them ticked off. One, and I said, this list is about 18 months old. Like, I've only made one of these.
It's like I was saying to you beforehand. It's and I was actually talking to the lads about this recently as well, because I'm fascinated about, because it is online, is how we sell tickets to our shows.
It is. Yeah.
It's how people book us for corporate events, or book us for voiceover, or
any of that.
Do you know
stuff,
what I mean? Like I did Shawnee the Slitter for Centra there last year, and it's 100% from my GA sketches.
Oh yeah,
they got in contact with me directly because of it, and like, had I not done any of those, that would never have happened. So it is online, and I'm the same as yourself now. And I was saying to you beforehand, I'm like, I'll put up clips from the podcast, I'll repost kind of old stuff, but I'm like, Jesus, I need to write some more. And I'd have, like, same as yourself, I have a list of things that I want to do.
I guess we're never satisfied really, in terms of, you always think you should be doing more.
Yeah,
that's what I think really. With maybe that's why it's working for us as well. Like, you know, like, if you think, if you're going to be sitting back in your laurels and going, I made a video there today, and I did a show a couple of weeks ago. That great. I wait till the next bill can't be paid. You know?
Yeah, it's true though. It's true.
I think it is, like, cause someone would comment to any of us and say, "Geez, you're working so hard." You're like, "Am I?"
Yeah.
You think this is hard work? Like? I think I'm not doing enough. Do you know?
Yeah,
there is enough time in the day. Like, there isn't enough.
It's the mental side of it as well. For me, sometimes it'd be like, I'd be like, all right, okay, Jesus, fucking, and comparison is the thief of joy. Like, you know,
it is. Yeah,
you'd be seeing, we'll say, other people putting up stuff, and you'd be like, Jesus, she's prolific there now. And there are great numbers there, or fuck it, he's lifting there. I should do more. I should do. And then, but the fear then is always that that you're just doing something for the sake of doing it.
That's it, yeah.
And it's not good. Then.
I think it always bring it back to yourself, like, just paddle your own canoe, you're on your own path, like, you know. Thankfully, I don't think I went through, I remember around COVID, right? You're like, oh, jeez, he's fucking lifting.
Yeah.
Why can't I get those numbers? Why can't I do that?
Yeah.
Whatever. I was like, I'm not going to be happy if I'm like that. I'm not going to enjoy doing it then. So I just completely just went into a different mind frame. I was like, I'm just going to do what I do. And people were coming to the shows. Yeah. So I was like, Laura would be saying to me, well, it's working, like, you know.
Yeah, and
do
that's
your
it.
own thing. And
That's it. And I was, as I said, I had Reggie on the podcast there recently,
Yeah.
and he's a great example of a fella now who kind of exploded during COVID, doing these videos, these hand-to-face
Yeah,
videos,
yeah.
and just paddles his own canoe. He didn't
Absolutely, yeah.
he didn't do what we did, which was, you know,
just stand up scene,
and then
open mic, paid spots, headline, all that kind of stuff.
bypassed all of that.
Yeah.
But obviously,
But that's anyone. A lot of the new generation of comics will say stand-ups have done that thanks to social media.
Thanks to
you know?
social media, yeah.
And if we were starting when we were starting back in late noughties, early 2010s, like if that option was there, we'd have absolutely went for that as well.
But I remember when I was there as well. Do you remember there was fuck it, I can't be I posted there last Tuesday.
God,
Jesus,
they'll be talking about
They'll be
me.
fucking going. They'll be saying this cunt is at it again. Now. Fucking hell. And then you'd see we'll say like Rory stories would be good fella. I'd be like, Jesus Christ, he's after posting every day this week. Fucking hell. But then he'd
then
have
if it was
millions of followers and like he was doing like he paddled his own canoe.
For years and years, and has like several books and tours away, and like never did any stand up. So it is interesting because I often think to myself, Jesus, I should do it this way. This is the route to market here. But you're dead right. It's like just do it your own way, but do it consistently. It is. I think sometimes sticking to a task like that, saying I'm just going to do stand up now. Right now for this month and the following month I'm going to write some new stuff and I'm going to do stand-up, nothing else. Something always comes in, like and you have to take it.
Yeah.
Or, it's like the ideal thing I would say would be, geez, I'll take fucking 2-3 months there where I'll just do stand-up, write a completely new show, tour around doing it, and then I'll be off selling tickets for the rest of next year.
Yeah.
That's ideal, but it's not realistic.
Yeah,
in certain ways.
No, it's not, and it's like, do you know the thing with as well with stand up as well, and I'm only learning this
For paying the bills and stuff. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
No, I do, and I totally know where you're coming from. It's the in this world, I'm going to get onto this question anyway later on, right? But in this world, it's the relentless nature of the business that can, like, I was coming in there now with the intro going, Jesus, I'm flat to the mat. I'm absolutely flat to the mat. And I'm wrecked from it, but I'm also loving it. You don't want to be complaining. You don't want to be complaining about it.
Oh, it's
like,
brilliant.
It's brilliant, but like, it is relentless. Like, it's a relentless industry because there's a fear amongst, I would say, musicians, actors, artists to be wanky about it, comedians in that bracket as well. There's just a fear of, fuck it, like if I don't do something here, I won't be working.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I stop, they'll forget about me.
They will, and someone else has come along and there's,
Yeah.
And I think as well, our minds work differently with this, and we think about it, and we think about other videos that we see. We're looking at the video. We'll say someone, what's your man's name? Is a Squid Vids over in England. He's I can't remember I don't even know his real name. He's just known as Squid Vids, but he does absolutely brilliant videos. And we look at them in a real technical way. We're like, that is class now, the way he did that, and he worded it that way, and he cut the angle there, and that held my attention, and geez, that's brilliant. Where the general public, someone coming home from working as a carpenter, plumber, driver, teacher, whatever, they come home and they pick it up and they go, ha, that was funny.
Yeah. I mean, I might go and see him.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I like that. No, I have other things to be worrying about. Our minds, like we look into it probably way too deeply.
We do. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it is. That's I suppose it's just the nature of the business. And if we didn't, we probably wouldn't be doing.
I suppose
it
shows we care as well. We care about it.
Yeah. Are you an ass or a boob man?
Bottom.
Bottom. I love a bottom. Remember that used to be a question years ago, like if when you'd be going out, arse or boobs? I was always, I don't mind.
Both.
The shift if I can get it.
You'll be happy then.
It's gas like fucking the evolution of the mind from like a young comic to now. Like I remember when I first bumped into you, and it was in the Grafton outside
That's right,
Coco, and you sauntered down. You were in college in St. John's, I think, at the time.
Stefan Afa.
It was a Stefan Afa.
Yeah.
And I remember you sauntered down, you had a bit of an old swagger on you, and you were a young single man, and you came up and you were like, hard things, lads. And I remember you did your first gig inside, or not, well, your first gig in front of me. I don't think it was your first gig, but it was one of your first gigs.
Yeah.
I remember going, Jesus, lads, he's a fucking charismatic fella here. this fella's good. And then like, I'd say it's 20 years ago, man. I'd say it's not far off.
It was 15 years.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
And like, to see the evolution of all of us, like even like I'm just looking at all the comics from being a young single man to living in Ballincollig now, married with 2 kids, and it's all you know, it's like an ass and boobs are so far away from my mind now. Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas back then to be like, fucking, I'm going to wear a certain t-shirt now, and I'm going to wear ripped jeans on stage so that I might get an old fucking admiring glance. Yeah, you know, like
that type of thing.
I couldn't give 2 fiddling fucks now.
About it, no.
You know, I'd still like wear decent clothes, but like, tis funny.
Oh no, your priority completely changed. Like we were talking about it the last day when we were coming down the car, and Tommy was in the back, and he was just kind of fascinated by our views and, you know, how the business works and everything. He's like, geez, I never knew that, or didn't think he worried about this or that.